Welcome to my wall. This is my wall. I love it. It's my baby. I take care of it every day. If you don't know who I am, that's perfectly fine. But if you do, love you, besties. Love you. Basically, I posted a TikTok of me solving this wall, and I was like, here's me highlighting it. And people were like, I love that. And I realized that a lot of people are unhinged like me. So this wall consists of like page tabs and like highlighters. I'm going to quickly tell you what everything means. Red tabs, a crime has been committed, babe. Yellow tabs, specifically the word England has been mentioned. Green means there's greenery, like some sort of flower has been mentioned, okay? Purple, food. Over here, we hear about soup a lot. Someone likes soup. Orange, oh, that's highlighters now. Blue tabs is quotes. Any sort of quote. It's got a blue tab on it. That's all the tabs, okay? So now we have like actual highlighters. Orange tabs means it's like a date or a time. So like over there it says 1906. Baby, that's getting highlighted orange. Here we've got some purple highlighter. That means it's a person, okay? There's lots of purple. Any yellow highlighter is any place, like not just England. Like if there's a church mentioned, babe, get your yellow highlighter out, okay? Any sort of blue highlighter is literature, an author has been mentioned. Any like red pen marks, a crime has been committed. That's the only one that matches its tab. And any black pen marks are just things I think will be important in the future. And that's all you need to know. The yarn's not important. The yarn doesn't mean shit right now, okay? Also, if anyone wonders why I wear a mask, I started doing this like anonymous thing on my TikTok. I've stuck with it. Okay, so let's talk characters and what I know. This is obviously going to be a multiple part series because like I barely know anything and don't take anything I know as like 100% truth because I've created my own narrative in my head of what I think is going on this wall, and that's about it. Let's talk Alexander, number 1, babies. Alexander, don't know much about him. He's mentioned right here, page 43, okay? Let me use my meter stick to point. They didn't have pointer sticks. They didn't have pointer sticks at the store, so I bought a meter stick. And then I thought to myself, you know, other than the fact I'm using this to point, I would never use this. Like, if I need to measure something, I'm going to use a tape measure, right? So page 43. Alexander is known as a narrator, and how do I know that? Is because he says, I hate my nickname, which is Eki. Eki.
Who names their child Eki? Who?
Not me. Not me. Wouldn't be at it. Wouldn't be seen doing it, sweetheart. That will never happen. Anyways, you know what? If he is a killer, I don't blame him. Imagine being named Eki and not having a vendetta against somebody. Like, especially the person who nicknamed you that, you know? And on that same page, it mentions Aquarius. We love a little star sign. We love it. Iconic. And then up here, all the way up over here, it mentions Aquarius as well. Someone's an Aquarius. So other than the fact that Alexander's nickname is Eki, I kind of know shit about him. So moving on. Now we're moving on to Clem. And his legal name is Clements, but I call him Clem because it's just easier, okay? It's just easier. Clem, I don't care. Nobody cares, babe. If you're a killer, just say so. Nobody cares about Clem. I tried caring about Clem. I really don't. He does not pique my interest. I don't care. I really don't care what he does. Then we got my main girl, May, who I also know nothing about, but I get the vibe she's a killer. Maybe all the narrators are killers to me. I don't know, but I get the vibe she's a killer just strictly based on the fact that she does her hair in one scene, and it gives me some serial killer vibes. It really does. The last real character I'm going to talk about is the bane of my existence. Hate him. Henry. Okay, so let's talk about Henry real quick. Henry basically is on every single page. All this purple yarn, sorry, I'll use my pointer stick. All this purple yarn you see is when I first started the wall, I decided I was going to connect every Henry I saw on every page. Big mistake. Won't be doing it again, sweetheart, because Henry's on every page. Henry's on this page, this page, this page, every page, every page. And just when you think he's not there, when I read a page and it was like, I detested being called Hal, I was like, finally, a new character. No, that's Henry. Henry just pisses me off. Like, I really hate him. I really don't like him. I don't like that he's everywhere and no one suspects him of killing anyone. Like, I'm sorry, if I met Henry and he was like, I witnessed 5 different murders,
I wouldn't be like, yeah, let's be friends.
No, how are you surviving them? Because you are a killer yourself. Henry's a killer. I've decided it. Now, although I wouldn't befriend Henry, not all these characters are that smart, which brings me to Flora. Hashtag justice for Flora. Can I just say that? She's iconic. She's a legend. She's everything, okay? And I say this because she likes Henry. She is smitten with Henry. Like, she wants to get with this man. And she does. Like, how many of us out there have had a crush on someone and it's actually been reciprocated? Right. So because of that fact, Flora's a legend to me, and I love her. I've formed an emotional attachment to her. She's like all over here. Like, this is Flora's segment. Her and Henry decide to get a little bit frisky, if you know what I mean, a bit frisky. And I'm kind of like, yeah, slay, Flora, slay. But then, tell me why I'm reading. Tell me why I'm reading. I'm content with them being together, even if he is a killer. Leave my girl Flora alone. I read about this Caroline Jasmine. When I tell you I've never hated a character more, well, besides Henry, but like, in the grand scheme of things, Caroline Jasmine irritates me. Because she meets Henry, and she's like,
wow, I really like him. I really like him. I think I want to get with him.
besties, he's taken. He's Flora's man. Don't touch. But she does manage to weasel her way into Henry's life. And then I read this little excerpt, and I will read it for you. I killed in the name of Jasmine. What Jasmines do we know? He didn't kill for a flower. I believe, and I truly believe this is the narrative I've created in my head. Okay? So be prepared. Keep up, besties. Keep up. This is what I believe. Henry basically said to Caroline Jasmine, look, you are intriguing, you are a nice lady, but I am taken and I'm a monogamous man and I'm not going to cheat. And she's like, well, you don't have to cheat, just break up with her. And Henry, being the kind-hearted man he is like, no, I don't want to break her heart. Instead, I'll just kill her. Duh, that's the easy solution here. So I believe he kills Flora for Caroline Jasmine to be with this new woman. Like, have you ever heard of that going through someone's head? Like, has your friend ever looked at you and been like, oh, I really don't want to break his heart, so I might just end it instead. But like literally end his life. No. Pipe down, Henry. Henry irritates me. Like, Henry gets my blood boiling, you know? Hashtag justice for Flora. That's all I'm saying. And since I have an emotional attachment to her, I'm just pretending she's on vacation 24/7. When she's gone, I'm just pretending she's on vacation. Like, she's not dead. She's fine. She's perfectly fine. Now let's go to another part of the wall. I walked over there, but this is the part we're working on. So over here, I'm reading. I'm having a lovely little chat. And what do I spot? Another language. Did the author not think it was hard enough already? They had to throw a little bit of Latin in there. Latin. You heard me. You heard me correct. Latin. Do I look like I know Latin? That's all I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you bump into your friend from high school and they're like, oh yeah, I know Latin. They only learned that to say that. But anyways, slay. I'm basically fluent in Latin now. I'm not gonna attempt to actually read the Latin part, but basically here is some Latin, and what it translates to is, I know better, but keep doing the wrong thing. So tell me why we couldn't write that in English. Tell me why. I'll sit, I'll wait. Tell me why. Give me a reason. You can't, because you could have done it in English. I'm like getting too heated now. Like, this wall, genuinely, when I'm working on this wall, they don't talk to me, don't message me. I will not answer. I do not care. Whatever's going on. It better be life or death if you're coming to me while I'm working on this wall. Because, bestie, I ain't having it if it's not. The next part is these quotes. Okay? So, the ones that are connected by yarn. The ones that made me feel like I really did something. Tell me why I was so naive. Oh, I really sat here and worked on the wall day one and connected those quotes by yarn, looked them up on Google, felt super proud of myself, thought, I made a discovery. That's the easiest part of this fucking wall. That's the easiest part of this wall. Like, I really thought I did that. I really thought, wow, I know what I'm doing. No, you don't. The quotes are the easiest part of the wall. I stand by that. If you think you did something by connecting those quotes, you're wrong. I thought it too, but you're wrong. Like, babe, it's not for you. Also, on top of that, the quotes mean jack. Like, are you kidding me? They don't, like, I looked into them for, like, a timeline, like, something about the main characters, like, a connection. Nothing. Made me wonder, was this book made just for us to go insane? Because I've spent a month on this wall, and I basically know nothing. And that's it for part one. So basically, this is just a trial to see if you guys even want to watch longer bits on the wall. It's gonna be me ranting every time, just like a heads up. Like, this wall makes me angry. This wall brings out my anger issues that I thought I had taken care of. That's it for the video. I'm finished. I'm done for the day. I'm perfectly content with that rant. I'm going to get a coffee. That's the whole video. Love you. Bye.